Hi, I'm Allan Clarke. I'm a Murray man and an investigative journalist. I'm standing 7 k's outside Tamworth. Tamworth's a city in northern New South Wales. On this very spot, 30 years ago, the body of 17-year-old Aboriginal boy Mark Haines was found. A train leaving Tamworth at around 6 a.m. was coming along this section of track. It passed over Mark's body. And when the police got here, they were confronted with a really strange scene. I'm going to try and explain to you what they saw, starting with Mark's body. Now, Mark was lying here between the sleepers. His head was here and his feet were facing this way. He had a major head injury. In fact, someone explained that it looked like a boiled egg that had been crushed. Mark also had several cuts on his body. One of the gashes on his leg was so deep that you could almost see bone. So you would expect to see blood. But there was really no blood around here, except for a spot about the size of a 50-cent piece coin. And that was on one of these sleepers. Even stranger, there was a folded towel, and it was underneath Mark's head. In Mark's pockets, there was a cigarette lighter, a black comb, and a birth certificate. Mark was underage, so he had to borrow someone else's birth certificate the night before to get into nightclubs. And if you look behind me, you'll see quite a bit of dirt. And over there's dirt as well. On the morning that Mark was found here, both sides were covered in very thick mud. Yet Mark's shoes had no mud on them. They were clean. If he had walked from there to here, he would have had mud on his shoes. The police then look around and they start to see there are random items scattered all through this area. So I'm going to walk you through what some of those items were. We don't know the exact location of each item, but we do know they were in this direction. So when the police got out here, they saw there was a broken teapot over there. There was also a blue box for the teapot. And there was also a pair of broken sunglasses. And just over on this side, there were also some other random items. There was a sock, a book, a cushion, and a tablecloth. And if you go a bit further down the track, they found a piece of lace. And all through this area, scattered all around Mark's body, were bits of brightly coloured Christmas wrapping paper. They were strewn along the track and flapping in the wind. If you go 1.5 kilometres down this way, you'll find a stolen car. It was a white Tirana and it was crashed on this side of the tracks and it was wedged in the long grass. If you keep going past that car towards town, you'll hit the suburb of Coldale. That's where Mark was living at the time with his auntie Barb. So could all these random items in the car be connected? Well, the police find out that the stolen car had presents in the boot, and they start to form a bit of a theory. They think that Mark got drunk the night before, decided to steal that Tirana, come joyriding out here. He's then crashed it on the side of the tracks, and concussed got out of the car, grabbed the presents from the boot, climbed up onto the track, walked to this very spot, then laid down, and then a train has passed over him. The family have never believed that theory. They have always maintained that Mark was killed and placed here on the train tracks. For 30 years, Mark's family have been desperate for justice. They just want to know what happened out here on that night.